ADHD, Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder, used to be known as Attention Deficit Disorder or ADD. It was renamed in 1994 and was categorized into 3 subtypes, which are an inattentive type, hyperactive impulsive type, and a combined type. This inattentive type includes signs such as an inability to pay attention, forgetfulness in daily activities, avoiding or dislike of tasks that require mental effort, and distractibility. The hyperactive impulsive type includes signs such as fidgeting or squirming, difficulty remaining seated, and excessive talking and problems with interrupting. Finally, the combined type is a combination of the other 2 subtypes and is the most common subtype associated with ADHD. These symptoms can hinder a child's social, academic, and personal functioning abilities. However, the good news with ADHD is that with proper treatment approach, it can be managed and children can live a successful life. With this, it is imperative that teachers are also proactive in their teaching strategies and abilities to ensure their ADHD students are receiving meaningful learning in a positive learning environment. The first step in this is to create a relationship with their special education teacher and parents. This can be established at the first IEP meeting. These meetings are crucial for student success and for parents to know that their child's teacher are supportive. Also, consistent email exchange should be established with their special education teacher and parents. It is extremely important that their IEP is followed and implemented. One way I do this is through my seating chart. First, all ADHD students will sit in the front area of the classroom, near the teacher, and preferably away from factors that could distract the student. These factors could be seating them away from windows or doors. Additionally, I also make notes on the seating chart to ensure all accommodations are met. For example, they may need extra time completing assignments or taking tests or require vocabulary flashcards or guided note-taking. This can also be beneficial to substitute teachers. Once the IEP has been followed and accommodated, it is important to set up the classroom structure to ensure meaningful learning takes place with all students. Establishing effective teaching strategies is key. Providing a routine structure for the class can help prevent off-task behavior and risk for becoming frustrated with challenging tasks. In my classroom, when students enter, they grab their binders, have a seat, and get out their journals, as we have daily journal activities. Students know that the first task of the day is to journal. Once the journal is complete, there is discussion, which will lead into the interest approach for the daily lesson. This provides consistency with the students and establishes class routines and procedures. Also, with the use of binders, it can help create organization for their classwork and require close monitoring from their general classroom teacher and special education teacher. Additionally, it may be beneficial to provide stress balls to ADHD students. This can help prevent fidgeting in the class and difficulty remaining seated as they have something to keep them focused. Hands-on and visual displays are also important, as it can lessen the need for ADHD students to interrupt and keeps them paying attention. This is why agriculture education truly benefits ADHD and all students. Visuals can be included in the notes and notes handouts and project demonstration, as well as in laboratory and classroom activities. Weekly lab activities and daily visuals should be incorporated into a routine schedule and classroom structure. Finally, consistent positive reinforcement for good behavior can encourage students to stay on task to succeed in their academic classes and socially.